Shalom. This is a dissertation on the research of the city of Irusalem and its parts. Sources that were used are the National Library of Israel, Google Maps, the Book of Masha, Layor Collection in Wikimedia, 2 Kings, and the Book of Yusephus. So what we have found, actually we looked towards our ancestors to find out where is the ancient city of Irusalem. We see in Devarim chapter 12, verse 11, it says, or Masha wrote, "Then there shall be a place which Yahuwah of your Elohim shall choose to cause his name to dwell there. Hither shall you bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings, and your sacrifices, your tithes, and the heave offering of your hand, and all your choice vows which you vow unto Yahuwah." Now we move forward in time to the reign of Solomon. In Melachim chapter 8, verse 28 and 29, Solomon prays, "Yet have you respect unto the prayer of your servant, and to his supplication, Na Yahuwah Allahi, to hearken unto the cry and to the prayer which your servant prays before you today, that your eyes may be open toward this house night and day, even toward the place of which you have said, My name shall be there, that you may hearken unto the prayer which your servant should make toward this place, and hearken you to the supplication of your servant and of the people of Israel, when they shall pray toward this place, and hear you in Shemaim, your dwelling place, and when you hear, forgive." And now we look to Melachim chapter 9, beginning at verse 1. And the scripture says, "And it came to pass, when Solomon had finished the building of the house of Yahuwah, and the king's house, in all Solomon's desire which he was pleased to do, that Yahuwah appeared to Solomon the second time, as he had appeared unto him at Gibeon. And Yahuwah said unto him, I have heard your prayer and your supplication that you have made before me. I have hallowed this house which you have built to put my name there forever, and mine eyes and mine heart shall be there perpetually." And then in 1 Melachim chapter 8, verse 29, Solomon says a similar phrase. He says, "My name shall be there." And finally, we read in 1 Melachim chapter 9, verse 3, Yahuwah says to Solomon, "I have hallowed this house which you have built to put my name there forever." So if we are looking for the spot that Yahuwah sanctified for himself, we should look for artifacts that bear his name. There is one such artifact in all the land of Israel that fits this requirement. It is the Arad Astrakhan number 18, which was found in Tel Arad. And here it has the name Beit Yahuwah, and it also has the name Yahuwah again up higher in the Astrakhan. So because the name has been found here, in Tel Arad, I am convinced that this whole area is the true Jerusalem. So now we take a closer look at the Ostracon, and it gives us some clues as to actually where the actual spot that the Most High chose. Where's the actual Temple Mount? And it gives us some clues in the letter, and I will just read the letter. To Adoni, or to my Lord Elisha, may Yahuwah concerning with your well-being, and now give Shalatek measure, and to the Kerosite Homer measure, as regards the matter concerning which you, I believe it's asked me orders, or gave me orders. Everything now he is staying in the temple of Yahuwah. And this shows that the Tel Arad site here, the actual mount, is not the actual Temple Mount. And it is so because it says that this letter was actually sent to the temple, and it asked for grain and measure, and it was to be sent back to this here spot right here, this Tel Arad spot. And the message that was sent is that whoever the person was, he is staying in the temple. So the temple is close to this area, but the Tel Arad is not the actual Temple Mount. So now we're looking for the actual temple. Where is the temple? I believe that the temple is actually pretty close to the Tel Arad site. We did some more research on the looking for maps of the ancient city before the 16 or 1800s, and we found some maps at the National Library of Israel, and they have a Leor collection where you can find this map. This one is the ancient, the true image of ancient Jerusalem, done by it's a tough name to say, V.L. Pondus, and it was commissioned by the Vatican and the Pope Sinalis Venetian. There's also another copy of this in the Leor collection. It's called A Description of Old Jerusalem, and it was written by, it was drawn by another artist. It's so small, it's hard for me to see it, but you can look it up online on Wikimedia. Okay, so we find on the map, we find a part that is very similar, where the Tel Arad site actually stands, and then not too far away from it is the actual Temple Mount. Okay, so now we're going to take a closer look at the actual Tel Arad site where the Ostracon was found, and we're going to look at the characteristics of the actual Tel. So now we're looking at the Tel Arad site, and many focus on the higher part where the citadel is, but we also notice that this other part is also a raised level as well. But when we take a closer look at the curvatures, we notice four curvatures here. And when I compare the curvatures to the other map, we notice that it seems to be like the curvatures of the towers, of the four towers that is mentioned by Yusephus. So now we're taking a look at the Laor collection map of the description of Old Jerusalem, and we look at the similar spot or area where the Tel Arad site, and we see here on the map, we see these round curvatures here and here, and we know that there is another one back here. So now we have a similar area here, and we also have a name for this, the name that is on this map, as well as the other ancient map by the Pope, that the name of this is the Antonio Fortress.